Hello, everyone.
Hey there.
Thank you so much for joining us today for Flower Friday. My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
Yes, we do. And we have got the perfect table arrangement for you today. And I am looking forward to this one because it's actually going to be on my table when we finish it. So I'm excited about it.
This is going to be a fun snowman table arrangement that we're going to be making today.
It is.
And you guys are going to want to stay tuned because we got some surprises, because this is not your traditional
it's not the typical
arrangement, but you're going to see as we go along how we're going to turn this into something a little different.
Yes, and into something that is just over the top, which is what we want.
Hey guys, hello Sue, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Hello Neva and Shay. We are so glad to have you guys here with us. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy that you joined us today. We're live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live.
Yes, we are. And if you don't mind, take just a second and share this with your friends so that they can come watch this table arrangement also.
That's right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started and tell you what we're working with today.
Yep.
Today we have 2 pine wreaths. Now, I did not measure these. Did you?
I did not.
Let's see. Do you have a measuring tape?
Yes, but
let's see. I am actually, this is kind of going to be a tiered arrangement.
Yeah, this one is well, it says this one says 16 inches.
18.
But I'm thinking 18 inch.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, this one's an 18 inch that I'm going to be using.
And this is a 14 inch.
Yes.
Now, these are not the elevated.
No, these are just the single.
They're just single wreaths. You can find these anywhere. They're inexpensive, super inexpensive.
Yes. And they're perfect for what we're going to be doing here. So, I love the elevated wreaths or the elevated pine wreaths to make wreaths with. But for something like this, just the single one is perfect.
Yeah. And we're going to show you how we're going to put all this together. So we've got some picks that we've got from Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
Some frosted greenery.
Yes.
Berries that we've got. We've got some white balls.
Yeah, they look like snowballs. We're going to pretend these are snowballs is what we're going to, since we're doing a snowman theme.
Couple other snowy picks we're going to use. We've got some extra snowy greenery that we're going to throw in here. And then, can I go ahead and show them? Or should we wait?
Let's wait.
Then we've got our snowman, but I'm not going to show you that just
we're going to we're going to keep that as a surprise.
Wait, you have to watch.
Yes, because it's going to be different now. But I think you'll like it.
Yeah. So, hey guys, hey Janice, we're so happy to have you here with us. And Stephanie from West Virginia, Pam, thank you so much for sharing this.
That's right.
Hey Julie. All right.
We appreciate that so much.
So we do have our Surebonder glue skillet that we're using. This makes it super easy because instead of using a glue gun, which I'm the world's worst about burning myself.
Oh my goodness, she can't touch one hardly without
Y'all
burning
don't tell.
herself.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
But we can just stick our stems right in here, dip them in the glue, and it makes it a lot quicker for us.
And we love it. Yes.
I've got a pair of wire cutters that we're using. We may use some ribbon, but I'm not sure yet. So
we're going to wait and see, but probably. Since it is, like I said, this is going on my table, so I'm kind of thinking that we're going to.
I guess you can do it how you like it. You just tell me.
Yes.
Because
I think we're probably going to.
All of this is going to go together. So both of these are going to end up going together, and we're going to show you how we're going to put it all together.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not going to
spoil it. We got to surprise them. Okay, the first thing we want to do is cut our first one apart so that we've got all the individual elements. Now, a lot of times with wreaths, you'll see us just cut, like in half or something, but this is a little bit different, so we are going to go ahead and cut them all off. So I am going to do that to start with. I love this little pine cone, and I like the way that these ornaments have the snow on them. So they look like the snow has just fallen.
Yeah.
And that is pretty.
Those are pretty.
Aren't they pretty? Yes, and now these are in the pick section of at Hobby Lobby. So make sure to check those out. But we're just pulling all of our pieces apart. Just like that.
So have you guys been to Hobby Lobby lately? Because I was actually shocked that ours was already out of a lot of Christmas
really were.
Stuff.
Yes, we were surprised.
I guess everybody decided, hey, let's decorate early this year.
I guess so. I'm going to go ahead and take apart the second one too. Oops. So that way I can spread all of these out.
All right. So I'm just going to make a little pile of those. And like we said, we're doing the same thing with the other one, just cutting them apart.
Yes. And for something like this, it is good to find stems that have a lot of different greenery and things. And these have the little berries. So all of that really helps. You know, you don't have to buy like a whole berry bush or something because you've got them in this. And that is very helpful.
So let us know in the comments if you have already done your decorating.
Yes, have you done it? Amanda started.
Yeah, I'm not even near finished.
No, but you've got a good start on it.
I'm doing a little bit every day.
Yes. Now, I will tell you that because of the surprise thing that we're going to do with this, normally we'll fill in the circle on the inside with things, but we don't want to get too much. You know, we do want to have some around it, but just not too much going into the circle. So,
yeah, and actually I've kind of got mine pulled, this first little layer of pine, I kind of got pulled up just a little bit.
Yes, yes.
Because these are thinner wreaths than we normally work with, so we want to make sure that we're able to get the ornaments and stuff in there. Right.
And that is what she is talking about is you do, and you've heard us say this I'm sure before, but you do want to make sure to, before you do anything, to fluff out your wreath by pulling each piece of pine. Make sure you touch every single piece of pine on your wreath so that you get it placed exactly like it needs to be. So the first thing I'm going to use is this little piece of cedar. So I'm just dipping it into my glue skillet, and then I'm going to use a piece of my pine to wrap right around it to hold it in place. Now, because this is going to be a table arrangement, I want to make sure and keep it as close to the bottom. You've got to keep in mind that this is going to be sitting on your table, so you want to make sure that it's covered from the bottom. And now I'm going to take my other.
I'm kind of doing the same thing that she's doing, but on a smaller scale.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so some of it, I'm having to cut mine actually because they're too long for this 14-inch wreath. So.
Yes, so she'll actually cut hers in 2 pieces. Okay, so now I'm just going to sprinkle around some of my pieces and just dip them right in. You just want to get them all mixed all throughout. So put some at the top, some at the bottom. Just make sure to wrap your piece of pine around each piece. And these are cute because they've got a cute little pine cone on the bottom, on the top, that sticks out real cute. Okay. Once we get this all around, then we will add some of our other pieces.
And one thing, if you're going to work with florals, you definitely want a good pair of wire cutters.
Yes, yes you do.
Because some of these stems are kind of thick.
Yeah, they can be tough to cut, so she is right. Let's see, where did I put that one? this one right over here.
So we're just sprinkling these just kind of throughout. Just evenly.
Yep, just giving it just a little, making
snowy
sure we
look.
have it, yeah, to give it a little snowy look. Let's see, I'm going to put this one right in there. Okay, now that was all of those. So now I'm going to take some of my, I think this is, I don't know exactly what this is. It was actually marketed as mistletoe, but to me, I don't know. It looks more like sage or something. But anyway, we're going to cut this in a couple of different pieces. And Amanda may end up cutting hers in more pieces than me, but I don't know. I guess it just depends.
Yeah, I may cut mine in 3 pieces.
Yeah. We're just going to sprinkle those around. So I put one of the pieces there. So this piece I'm going to put right here. And I just don't want it sticking into my circle. So I'm going to just make sure it's just on the end, just like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like lamb's ear a little bit.
It does.
It's very different, but it's got the berries on it. It's pretty.
Exactly. It is very pretty. I love it. But I said it just, I guess it could maybe mistletoe, but I don't know. But I like the look of it. Very pretty. And so this piece I'm going to put right in here. Just like that. Let's see.
And again, we're just going around.
Yep, just
filling it up, trying to get it,
making sure. Now, when you've got different elements like this, you just want to make sure you've got them evenly spaced throughout. So that's what we're doing right now. We've got some around there. So I'm going to bring this one right down here. And again, those around the bottom, you just want to make sure that they're going to sit nicely around on the table.
Let's see, Charles says, every time I try to wrap around, I burn myself 8 times on the last wreath.
Oh my goodness.
Well, wait just a minute. Let it kind of let the glue get a little bit tacky so it's not so hot.
Yes.
And then wrap it. Maybe
yes, that yeah, exactly. Okay. I'll put this one right in here.
But it does really just, when you wrap it, it's great because it just really makes sure that what you put in there is not going in there.
Yeah, it's not gonna, you don't have to worry about it falling out, which is what you want. And I think I got my last one of these.
And I'm still putting mine in, but it's because I'm doing mine in 3s, so
yeah,
it's taking me a little longer.
Yes. I may do this one since I've got it. I'm trying to decide, do I want to cut this one in 3s? I don't think I will. But if you have not gotten any of this yet, make sure to check this out because it really is pretty.
I think it's actually one of my favorites that Hobby Lobby has this year.
Yep, I think it is mine too. I think I am going to cut this one. And just sprinkle it.
And I'm trying not to go too much in the middle because, like we said, we do have something. I do have something large It's going to go there in the center. So I'm trying to leave pretty big hole. You know, normally I would fill most of this in. I'm trying to leave a pretty big space.
Yes, that is important with this one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add now, I think I'll add my berries first before I add my ornaments. Now I do have one more stem. Have you used all of yours like this?
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to.
Yeah, right? I just haven't yet. I just was kind of.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple.
Yeah, I've just got.
I've
got that one because I was waiting to see what I was going to need. But I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. I think I'll put some berries right in here.
And this stuff would make a pretty wreath. You could just fill up a whole wreath.
It would, wouldn't it?
Kind of have that natural look.
It'd be a nice little farmhouse type Christmas wreath. Okay, I am going to add some of my ornaments. And these have a little wire on them, but that was on the thing. But, you know, we just dip them directly into the glue to place them. So this one I am going to place right in here.
Oh, you put your berries already.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you, but I think I'll put this one down at the bottom. I'm just cutting that little piece of wire off.
Ooh, almost burned myself.
Uh-oh, be careful. Put that one right there.
Now, just if you are using a glue skillet, you know, just
be
always
careful.
Be careful.
Yes.
Because I'll go and try to like use my hands and hit it accidentally. So, of course, disclaimer.
yes, gotta have that. So, yes.
Hot glue is hot.
It is very hot. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and cut these off. Place this one. Right in here.
So you had 3 large ones.
Yes, you just have 2,
okay.
I think.
All right.
Let's see, where do I want that one?
You know, we may need a little more glue in here.
Yeah, we may have to put some. I did not want to just because it's got to have time to melt, but I think I may need to.
And we're just using glue pellets. That's what we use that go into the glue skillet.
Yep.
It really doesn't take that long to melt.
No, it doesn't take very long. I've just got it under the table where I can't get to it.
To dig. Hey, Lori, thank you for joining us today. And those of you who are just hopping on, welcome. We're so glad to have you here.
Yes, we are.
We are making a snowman.
And apparently I'm making a lot of noise is what I'm making.
And we will show you how we're going to do that in just a few minutes.
Yes. Some people are probably saying, where's the snowman? Yes.
I'll save him for last.
Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to use our little snowballs.
We're going to cut these apart too.
We're going to cut them right apart. So and since I'm not even going to leave any of the stem on them, because we're just going to dip them and put them right on. So we don't need that stem. Well, probably need one to kind of stir my glue.
Diane says, why are you making two sizes? Well, you'll see that, Diane,
because
we're going to put it all together to make one arrangement.
Yep, you will see that shortly. It's a surprise.
The snowball stems are from Hobby Lobby. All of the stems
are from Hobby Lobby. They sure are. I'm going to cut that up, so if it starts smoking, sorry. But I'll go ahead and cut my thing apart while I'm waiting.
Let's see. We do have a question. Is the glue skillet more dependable than hot glue? Because I was using a glue gun and found that the flowers and ornaments took quite a while to secure. Yeah, the glue skillet is great.
It is great, and it does not take...
I rarely ever use a glue gun anymore. This is what... Well, we've been using one for about 10 years now. I feel that it's much more secure. That's my opinion. Yeah.
I do too, definitely.
And it dries quick. These glue pellets, they dry quick, so you don't have to wait a long time, which I really like.
Yes.
Pam asked, how do you ladies come up with so many ideas? We got constantly stuff just going around.
Yeah.
All kinds of
stuff. My husband thinks I'm crazy sometimes because I come up with some crazy things. Yeah. But, yes, we just, a lot of times I'll see something that kind of triggers something. And that's what happened with this. We were actually shopping somewhere at a little place that has a lot of farmhousey things, and I saw this that we're going to surprise you with shortly. And I thought that it just came to me what I wanted to do with it. So that's how it works. Okay, have we got, can we use the glue yet? Okay, well then I'm just going to dip mine in. And I think I'm going to put my first one right up here, like that. We're just going to sprinkle these all around. And I failed to say this when I was putting the red ones in, but just make sure that anytime you're putting your ornaments in, go ahead and move your pine pieces around just like you want them to be, because once it dries, you're not going to be able to move them. So make sure to kind of move your pine pieces. I like to kind of pull them around and make sure that I've got my whatever I'm using kind of tucked in there.
I think I'm just going to use 3 for now. I may add more
fine.
later, but I don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, that is fine. Okay.
Happy Flower Friday, Susan.
Yes.
Yay, our favorite day of the week.
It is, by far. Okay. All right, so now I've got some little pine cones I'm going to put in, and I'm doing them the exact same way. So I'm just going to dip them in just like that. And just put them in. And now these came with the wire, and you know, I'm cutting the wire off. If I was going to be doing this on a grapevine wreath, I would just use that wire to wire it to a grapevine. It's going to stay on a little more securely that way, but on a grapevine. But on a pine wreath, there's no reason that you can't just put it directly onto the pine. Let's see, got that one there. Let's Where do I want to put this one? Put it right there.
And I am trying to make sure that I get things kind of around the edge, the bottom part, because of how we're going to do this arrangement, and you'll see that in just a minute. I need to make sure that you're not seeing a whole bunch of the wreath at the bottom.
Right. I've got one more piece of the cedar, so I am going to put that in right in here.
And this snow gets everywhere.
It does.
So
it absolutely
you can work with snow, be prepared.
Yep.
Because it makes a mess. Susan, the wreath bases we mentioned earlier are 18 inches, 14 inches.
14, yeah. Okay.
I need like a little bit more of something.
Something?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want just pine? I mean, I've got a bunch of pine pieces
Yeah,
here.
I need something kind of small-ish. No,
Okay.
that's too big.
That's too big.
I guess I could use some of this.
Yeah,
I do
we
have
haven't
some of
used
that.
any of
Okay.
these, so yeah. I think
I
I'm
just
going to
need a
use
couple
just
more
a
pieces.
couple of pieces of these just to make it a little snowier.
Oh, someone is asking how you made the snowman on the wall behind you.
Oh, that one is relatively easy, actually. I got the rings, and they are styrofoam rings from Hobby Lobby. They have 2 different sizes. I can't remember what sizes they are. I just made sure that one was larger than the other one.
Probably 14 and 16, I'm thinking.
I think they are 14 and 16, but I'm not positive. But then I just, I decided what ribbon I wanted to use, and I loved this that had the snowflakes on it, but I also liked the buffalo checks. So I did the top one, I just wrapped, I used the floral pins to pin it when I started my ribbon, and I wrapped it all around, and when I stopped my ribbon, I used the pins in there, and got those, both of those done. And then the bottom one I just wrapped, and then I used felt to make the little hat, and I just trimmed it in some trim that I had, and used the ribbon to make the place, you know, the little band across the top. And the little snowflakes that I've got on here, I just cut out of the ribbon and just kind of glued them. So it's not hard at all. I'm hoping that we may make a video showing you how to do that, but just find those rings and find some ribbon that you want to use. And I think those were, both of these are 2.5 inch ribbon. So it did not take very much to wrap either one of those. So
we are smoking just a little bit.
Are we smoking? Did you cut it down?
I think so.
Yeah.
Turn it down enough.
Yeah, I just did. So it should stop. Hopefully we'll stop smoking shortly.
Yeah, we should do a video on that.
Yeah, because it was fun to make for me. And as far as the little hat, I just made a little piece of paper and just kind of drew it out, and then just put it on a little square of black felt and cut it out, cut 2 pieces of it, and then I hot glued it and left a little place about that big and stuffed bubble wrap in it to make it puffy. But you could use I just happen to have bubble wrap, so that's what I used, but you could use the stuffing or anything like that to make it kind of puffed out so that it gives it that three-dimensional look. So very, very easy. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I've got this. I think I want one more. I need one more piece right down here. So I'm just going to put that right there.
So did you decide if you think we want to use ribbon?
I think so.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean,
just a few
yours,
little.
So.
I know. I don't want much. Maybe just a couple of little loops, 2 or 3 little loops would work, I think.
Just like one loop, or
yeah, just a little loop, just a little loop and a tail, maybe. Okay. Just like that. I think that's
just
perfect.
A tuck.
Yep, just a little tuck. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I've got. I think I've got it like I want it. Okay. I guess I need to. Trying to decide, do I need them on both or just, but I do think I want just a couple maybe on here. So let me cut just a couple. And to make these little tucks, you just make a loop. I leave just a little bit, then just pinch it together. And I just want one little tail, so I'm just going to cut it off right about there. And then use my wire, my 26 gauge floral wire, the same that we use, you know, to make our big bows. And I'm just going to cut a little piece, and right where I pinch it, I'm just going to twist it around. And I just run it around just like this. And twist it good. And there's your little tuck, and then you can just fold your ends over just like this to make the little dovetails. And then you can use the wire that you used around it just to wire it right in.
Now I'm doing mine just a little bit, my loops just a little bit smaller.
Yes, because hers, well, you'll see. I almost gave it away. But you will see.
So I don't want too much. Just a little bit. But we do kind of want to bring this black and white in.
Yeah.
Put one down here.
So I've got left a little tail. So I'm just going to pinch it. And then cut it off right like that. And then just put a piece of wire around it, and I just wrap it several good times. And then cut my tail so that I've got my little dovetail. Put this one right in here. And I need a couple more.
If you love snowmen, let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Because I bet none of you love them as much as she loves them.
You know, if you've ever watched us, you know snowmen are my thing. So, and this year, normally I've never done what I'm doing this year. But this year I'm doing just a snowman tree. And so I'm excited about that. But I also have, I don't even know how many other snowmen.
Lots.
Lots and lots and lots. And I love them. And snowmen are great because you can leave them up all winter if you wanted to. Now, we don't. I usually take them down after Christmas. But you certainly could. Okay, I need one more. Those are so cute.
I may just do one more. Oh, we got some collectors of snowmen.
Yeah. Does anybody besides me collect the Hallmark snowmen?
You have every one.
I've got every one from the beginning. Yep. And that's our local newspaper wrote a little article, came out and did an article about my snowman collection 2 or 3 years ago. And I told them then that mine just appear. And they do. I have a feeling it's my husband that does them. But yeah. But they do. They just, let's see, how did I do that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one needs to go over here. Every year the new one just kind of shows up.
Oh, look, let's see. Angie says she has them all. Martha says
yay. Yes. Aren't they fun? And this year, well, last year was the first year that I did the whole, I made them a little village to live in. And that was just so much fun. And this year I'm doing that again, but I'm doing it even more. Because I bought a couple of little extra things to do it. But I made little caves. I have some in caves. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I love them.
We'll have to maybe do a video and show you
guys.
Yes. Do a little walkthrough. If you guys would like that, let us know in the comments.
Yes, let us know.
I don't want to do it if you guys don't want to see
but if it's something, if you're interested in it, we want to do it. All right. So now the big reveal of what we are putting these. Are you ready?
I hope I saved enough room here.
I hope you did too. You better have.
Hopefully.
Okay. Here's what we are putting these on. And like I said, I found these at a little shop here in Alabama. And as soon as I saw them, I knew this is what I wanted to do. So this one goes here.
Okay.
And then this
is going to go here.
Here, yes. Yep.
Wait for it.
Here it comes.
And then this is our snowman. Is he not so cute?
Isn't he cute? And he's the one from Walmart, and we just love him.
And he's going to sit right down here in the center.
Yep, and he's going to be...
I hope I saved enough room for him.
I think you did.
I did.
You did.
Now, you could glue this in if you wanted to.
Yes, if you wanted to,
We're not going to today because we're going to wait and adjust it in her house.
After I get it in my house and make sure how it's going to go.
But you can actually glue it on there too, but we're not going to do that either because we're going to reuse these two.
Right. And then this will go...
Let's put it here in the
like
center.
This.
Ooh, wrong way.
Yep. Okay.
Watch the glue.
Yep. So, that is the arrangement.
I hope that y'all can see this.
Yep, I hope you can see everything like we have them. But it came out, it's cute as it's as cute as I was wanting it to be. So, I had it in my head, and you get things in your head, and sometimes they don't work out exactly like you had hoped, but this one did. So, I just want to get his little bow out.
Yeah, I didn't fix him. I just kind of slide him in there. And like I said, you could glue him in if you want to.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to yet. We probably will end up once we get him situated in
the
spot that
yes,
we want
I
him
probably
in.
will for
sure. You could
sure.
also probably use floral picks and just kind of...
Yeah, because he's styrofoam,
yeah, he's
so
styrofoam.
you could just kind of put it through the material that he's made from and just kind of stick it in. But there it is.
So this is like a three-dimensional...
Yeah, it may be too big for my table.
Yeah, you might have to find another spot for it.
Yeah, but I will find somewhere for it. I can assure you of that. So,
make sure I have his...
Have you got him straight?
And then we can adjust it how we want it.
Yes, you can just kind of adjust it and make sure you got it just like he's supposed to go.
Cute.
But as soon as I saw the little cake stands they happened to have one on top of the other at the little store, and that just made my head start spinning. And I'm like, okay, I know what I want to do. So I've had this quite a while waiting to do this.
Yeah. So, Diane, this is why we have the two different sizes.
This is why we had the two different sizes, yes. So, because I knew I wanted the small one.
Pedestal, and it's like a smaller one.
It's just two sizes of them, yeah.
I think it might be a 10-inch and a
12-inch, maybe. It's not a lot bigger, but these two wreaths just fit on them perfectly, because I was hoping, I thought that the ones I had would work. But I kept thinking, now, what am I going to use if those don't work? And you could actually even use the styrofoam ones that you can see, you know, rings like this, if you wanted to do something just thin around them. Because I actually did think about just doing a little bit of holly or something around them, but then, you know, I got to go big or go home. So this is what I came up with.
And now what we can do is we can kind of, now that we see it on top of each other, we can kind of
we can adjust all the stuff and
picks if there's
exactly,
any holes or anything that we need to do.
I see a couple of little holes that I'm gonna probably add some more. But I may wait till I get it on my table to do that.
Yeah, but it's very cute. I love it.
There you go.
So we need a name for him. Y'all give us a name for him.
Yes.
Not Frosty.
Not
Something
Frosty.
Creative.
Anything other than Frosty.
Something creative.
Yep. But he sure is cute.
Yeah. So we'll have to get you guys a picture of him in his spot with all of his snowmen friends.
Yes, his snowmen men friends, and because I've got the snowmen dishes and everything. So, but that won't be until after the day after Thanksgiving.
Janet says, "Where did you find the wreaths?"
The wreaths, if I'm not mistaken, came